All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to a brand new week. Welcome to Monday Morning Movement and Mobility. I'm Henry Beyer with Strong for Life. It's awesome to have you here. Let me just I know I'm a couple minutes late. I was having an issue getting Instagram set up, but we can get rolling here. It's nice to, again, as I said, have you here. And we're marching into spring. Had a tremendous, I hope you guys all had a great weekend. The weather here in Colorado, at least for the moment, is feeling a lot like spring. And we had a gorgeous spring day skiing yesterday at a mountain called A Basin. I've been there for a while. And it's had a lot of improvements made to it. New lifts, new terrain, some new lodging facilities. Just awesome to be there. First time with the kiddo. It's a super fun mountain, and I'm psyched to go back. All right, well, let's get started. Since we're a couple minutes late here, we're just going to start with some shoulder rolls today. So just rolling the shoulders backwards to begin with. And just bring your shoulders up and then push them back and drop them. Awesome. Now go forward. Same thing, but forward. All right, alternate going backwards. So left shoulder, right shoulder. It's a good way to start the Monday. Get some easy stretching in. Nothing strenuous, just nice and easy. All right, awesome. Now just a couple across the chests here. And then just a few up and down. Good. I'm going to kneel down here and hands under shoulders. We're going to do cat and dog, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Your toes can be curled under or pointed, whatever you like. I actually, when I do this, when I do the cat, which is this high arch like this, I tend to curl my toes. And then when I do the cow, which is this low arching in the other direction, I point the toes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice and easy. Not stretching really, just putting the spine through flexion and extension. And if each time you get a little bit more out of it, that's wonderful. If not, not a big deal. While we're down here, we're just going to spread our knees just a little bit more, just a little wider than hips, like about shoulder width apart. And then with the toes pointed, we're just going to rock back and forth a little bit here. Just a little bit mixing it up today from the normal way that we start, but that's all right. Just back and forth. The key here is when you go back is to not let your back, the small of your back, begin to round. Just go back as far as you can until that happens, and just stop right before that. Just back and forth a little bit. You want your head up, looking forward. And now on this last one here, just sit back in this, still holding that neutral spine, no round in your spine. Your spine is nice and flat. And then nod your head up and down about 10 times. Just feeling the need for a nice mellow introduction into today. All right, good. Now let's stand up and we'll do some arm swings. So your feet are about hip widths apart. You could fit a fist in between your feet, just between your feet. Or maybe even like just a little snugly in between your feet. But as I was saying, here, let me step back. So, and the key here is toes pointed straight ahead. Always want to be thinking about toes pointed straight ahead on many of these exercises. And then just swing your arms up and down, up and down. Here's a shot from the side. I'm not trying to raise them up. I'm just letting kind of the momentum do it. And on the fifth one, so 2, 3, 4, 5, we do a little double knee bend like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little double knee bend. The upper body stays upright, and you just bend the knees. They're like a little spring. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then turn. Oh, well, I'll turn and face the camera. You can spread your toes out a little bit more here. And then you're just beginning to swing your arms. Move your body. Your movement of your torso is what's swinging the arms. The arms are just like wet noodles, and they're just swinging around your body. You're looking straight ahead. As you turn to the left, your right heel comes up. As you turn to the right, your left heel comes up to protect your knees. And then your front hand sort of gently taps you on the collarbone, and your rear hand gently hits you near your kidney. But other than that, your arms are like noodles here. Nice and gentle, nice and easy. Awesome. Let me fix my mat here. And now we have another arm swing exercises. Again, the feet are hip widths apart. This is a 3-count exercise. Arms go back, up. This is 1, 2. And on 3, you extend through your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, elbows, hands. Your hands go out about eye level. It's like shooting a basketball, but your hands stay level. And then there's a little pause right here at the end. Then you just drop. 1, 2, 3. Drop. 1, 2, 3. Drop. 1, 2, 3. Drop. Like that. So when you drop, you're dropping into this sort of little athletic stance. Ankles, knees, and hips are slightly flexed. Okay, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, drop. 1, 2, 3, drop. 1, 2, 3, drop. 1, 2. The drop is, I'm getting confused. 1, 2, 3, drop. 1, 2, 3, drop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The drop was confusing me. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. My cadence is all off. Anyways, I'm not quite 100% there this morning. My apologies. 1, 2, 3, drop. 1, 2, 3, drop. Have to figure that one out. Get it all nice and smooth for you. But it's really supposed to be a flowing motion. There, that's good. Just takes a little practice. Most of these just take a little practice to get used to. Back to arm swinging. Perfectly okay if you feel a little uncoordinated first thing in the morning, or if you've never done these before, trying to sort of get the rhythm and the flow. They're supposed to be nice and flowy for you. And the count is kind of just there to show you what to do, and what you can learn once you've sort of got them, are fairly comfortable with them. Then it's just a matter of just being nice and loose. It's all about being loose and just moving through it. But I'm just going to go back here to this. That's good for those. But I'm just going to go back here to this one for a second. So, because it's got a lot of things going on. So as you swing your arms, so you're swinging in your arms, one, and as you come up to here, you're working your elbows, working mobility in your elbows. And then this one, you're getting mobility in your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, elbows, and wrists, all in the same thing with that extension. And then you drop down, and you get this little bend in everything. So it's really a nice one because it's helping you coordinate all of these movements in one nice flowy pattern. And that coordination is just important because our body moves as a unit when we do stuff. And so just learning that, practicing that coordination is important. Okay. Let's just quickly do hands here. Don't want to neglect the hands. This is a really good one to do anytime during the day. You're just sitting there, just work those joints of your fingers. Spread your hands wide and then make a fist. Spread your hands wide, make a fist. You can go on and off, do them together, do them to the ground, do them to the ceiling, whatever. Now, wrists. Interlace your fingers, palms together. Good. Go in one direction. You're just making circles in one direction and then going circles in the other direction. So I just had a pretty lousy night's sleep. My nose, for some reason, was feeling very sinusy last night. And it kept me up for a while. And then finally I managed to fall asleep. So this morning, I just was not feeling on my game. Okay, so now open your palms and same thing, fingers still interlace, but just do it with your palms open. You sort of get this wider range of motion. There's a bunch of bones in your wrists, and you want to be sure you're taking care of your wrists. All of these joints in your body need this movement to maintain their sort of youthfulness. Once they don't get used, they dry up and they get old and they get creaky and they get stiff and they get arthritic-y and all that sort of stuff. So this regular movement of these joints is important. Hips. So hips we're doing, this is your hip is like a bowl. Your pelvis is like a bowl. And so when we do this hip thrust, we're doing what's called posterior tilt, tilting our hip backwards. And then when we put our butt back like this, we're tilting our bowl forward, anterior tilt. We just go back and forth between these a few times like this. And what happens is people get connected to they're connected to they're like sort of frozen in this. So they sort of tilt backwards and forwards, but you want your upper body to sort of remain still, and you're just moving your pelvis, right? And then you can do it side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're doing do, 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 do. Let's just do a quick round in a circle. So hip thrust to the side, back, to the side, thrust, side, back, side. And then thrust, side, back, side, thrust, side, back, side, thrust. Awesome. And then hang your hands downward. This is a hula hoop, toes pointed forward, and just hula hooping action here like this. Then go the other direction. Just a few here. Okay. This one's good for your knees, ankles, and hips, all sort of in one nice movement. All right. So let's go to sun salutation. If we don't get to, well, we'll just see how we're doing for time. Just wanted this one needed to be on the slower side and just really helping the body warm up today. Sun salutation here. Well, actually, before sun salutation, we need to do breathing. So that'll be a good one. Let me stand back. I don't know. I'm feeling weird with this camera today. There, it's a little bit better. Yeah, it's on my computer, and the computer tilts, and so every time it seems like it's a little different. Step back one more time. I don't know what the deal is. I appreciate your patience with me today because I'm definitely not firing on all cylinders. Okay, breathing. You're just gonna bend over at the waist, push your hips back, breathe in as you bend over through your nose. And then reach up and back and exhale. Squeeze the glutes here to protect your lower back. And again, you're just taking whatever range of motion and flexibility your body has to give you right now. See, I'm feeling very stiff this morning. I usually, in a couple of rounds, can reach my toes. Might be dehydration. Today, I'm not even making it to my toes. And just the effects of a poor night's sleep on your body's willingness to do stuff is pretty profound. So if you are someone who likes to burn the candles at both ends, and you have physical, and you're like, I'm training, I'm eating right, and I'm still tired, and I still get sore and achy all the time, you might want to look at your sleep habits to see if you're getting enough rest. That's a huge one. Okay, so sun salutation. Here we are. Reach back. Breathe in through your nose as you go back. As you bend over, you're breathing out through your mouth. You're breathing out. Then you step back with your right foot. Lift your chest. Breathe in. Step back with your left foot. Go into downward dog. Breathe out. Come forward onto your stomach. Point your toes. Lift your chest in this cobra position. Breathe in. Push back into downward dog. Step forward with your left foot. Lift your chest. Breathe in. Step forward with your right foot. Exhale and stand up. So every time you're sort of opening your chest like this, you're breathing in. And every time you're folding over, you're breathing out. It's a good way to think about it. So we're going to do 6 of these. Breathe out. Step back with the left foot now. We're doing the other side. Chest up, inhale. Back in the downward dog. Exhale. Come to your stomach. Inhale as you lift up. Push back in the downward dog. Step forward with your right foot. Chest up, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Stand up. All right, we've done 2. Exhale, step back, right foot. Chest up, inhale. Step back, left foot. Downward dog, exhale. Come to your stomach. Point your toes, lift your chest. Inhale. Push back into downward dog, exhale. Step forward, left foot. Chest up, inhale. Step forward, right foot. Inhale. Stand up. Got ahead of myself. Step back, left foot. Chest up. Downward dog. Come forward onto your stomach. Lift your chest in the cobra. Push back. It's downward dog. Right foot forward. Chest up. Left foot forward. Stand up. 2 more. Call it good. Breathe in. Bend over. Breathe out. Step back. Right foot. Chest up. Breathe in. Step back. Left foot. Downward dog. Exhale. Come forward onto your stomach. Point your toes. Lift your chest. Inhale. Really squeeze that butt. Push back into downward dog. Left foot forward. Lift your chest. Inhale. Right foot forward. Exhale. Stand up. Last one. Inhale. Bend over. Exhale. Step back. Left foot. Chest up. Inhale. Step back in the downward dog. Exhale. Come to your stomach. Point your toes. Lift your chest. Inhale. Always inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose here. Push back in the downward dog. Exhale. Step foot, right foot. Step forward, right foot, excuse me. Chest up. Step forward, left foot. Exhale. Excellent. Okay. Quickly, Hindu push-ups here. 6 of them. Start in downward dog. Scoop through and up. If you have issues, if that one's too difficult, you can come forward, drop down, and then up. So you come into this push-up position first and then drop down. Third one is you can drop to your knees, then down, and then up into what they call downward dog, upward dog, where you have your supporting your weight on your hands and your toes. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Walk your feet forward. Bend your knees. Stand up. And Hindu squats. Hindu squats. Feet are about hip widths apart. Toes can be pointed out for this. You squat down. Arms drop behind you. And then your Your chest is up, your knees are flexed, and you stand up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. For assistance, you can use the back of a chair, a broom handle, whatever it is, a table, a bookshelf. Best to have your hands around, chest height, or a little lower than chest height, excuse me. And you can just go down and up. So 6 of them, or 12 of them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just pull as much as you need to. 6, 7, 8. They could even just be for balance. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 1 for good measure in case they missed one. All right, awesome. So those are Hindu squats. And now we have our back bridges, thoracic bridges actually. So you get on you sit down on your bum, feet flat on the ground with your knees bent about 90 degrees. You're resting your weight on the palm of your hands with your fingers pointing away from you. And then you lift your chest, your hips, really squeezing your glutes here really hard, and then back down. That can be hard on the arms for some people. So you can just stretch out your legs and sit in this position, and we'll slowly get the flexibility to be able to do this. Okay, let's begin. 6 of them. 1, 2, 3. Just let your head move naturally. 4, 5, 6. Great. Okay, we're going to do a hip flexor stretch here. 30 seconds, right knee, just lean. You're squeezing with this right glute, hands on your hips or pushing in the small of your back, and just pushing into this hip flexor here on the right side. Keep your hips square, chest up, and switch legs. Same thing on the other side. I'm on my left side now. Squeeze on my left knee. So squeeze that left glute and just push into this. Nice and easy. Doesn't have to be too strenuous. When you're doing these, you can do these you want to do them for 2 to 3 sets of 30 seconds. Then you can rotate them with this other exercise that I'll demonstrate here in a second. So now we're going to do a standing hamstring stretch. So feet about hip widths apart, toes pointing forward, hands clasped behind your back, and then just begin pushing your butt backwards. It causes your upper body, you want to keep your upper body nice and rigid, neutral spine, nice and straight, and just push your hips back. It causes your upper body to drop down, and you'll get a little bit of knee bend in your knees. And you can adjust your knee bend to find the spot where you get the most sort of tightness in these hamstrings back here, and then hold. And breathe nice and easy through your nose. I mean, it's almost as if you're almost going to fall over backwards. Excellent. Now bend your knees and come up. Shake it out. We're going to stop there for today. We're at just 7:01. And, congratulate yourself. It's Monday morning. It's the second Monday of March. As I said, we're moving into spring. And I love spring. I'm going to get to go mountain biking and stuff like that. So super psyched about that. And I want to thank you for being here. It's a great way to start your day and your week. So I'm here pretty much most Mondays, unless for some reason there's something that is happens in which I'm not able to be here, or we're like traveling and I can't do this while we're traveling. So most Mondays I'm here. Actually, most days of the week I'm here, Monday through Saturday, doing this. Actually, we're going to try something new this week. So if you're into that, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to do a 60-minute workout that has stretching at the beginning, a workout and a warm-up, workout, cool down, and it'll be 60 minutes. It'll start at 6 a.m. Mountain Time. So 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. Mountain, 5 a.m. Pacific Time. And if you're somewhere else in the world, well, that's just how it is. But we're going to try that Monday and Thursday, Tuesday and Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday will continue to be the stretching days. And Saturday is typically an hour-long stretching day. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays will be 30-minute stretching sessions, movement mobility sessions like we did today. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be 1 hour sort of workout sessions, and Saturday will be an hour-long movement and mobility session. Just a nice long one to get the weekend going. And again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday starts at 6:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 Eastern. And Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to start at 6 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Eastern. So join me for any of those that you can. Instagram viewers and replay viewers, awesome to have you here. Facebook and YouTube live viewers, awesome to have you here. And your replay viewers who catch it later on. I hope you have a great week, a great rest of your Monday, and we'll see you the next time. Cheers. Whoops. Cheers. Have a great day.